Hi everybody, this is Rose with Sharon and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently watched Rise of the TMNT, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Since I've been small, I've been a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, that's, if you know me, then you know, yeah, that's nostalgia. It's what I grew up with. And of course, I have some issues with the newer version. But despite all that, I think that this was absolutely incredible. Some of the animation, I could take it or leave it, but beyond that, I absolutely loved it. I don't like Splinter's new design at all. That was one thing I definitely had a nag with. I thought, they made him a lot more like Master Yoda, which I just don't see him as a Master Yoda type, though. He reminds me more of Mr. Miyagi, honestly. But he's just an aged master. You know, that whole trope, the stereotype that they use in kung fu movies all the time. Of course, he fits it perfectly. But he still has that modern likability, and he has the penchant for wanting to watch soap operas, which I find very amusing. I like that inclusion because it gives him a little bit more character development. I also enjoyed the fact that they did a few meta gags that were very clever, that I really enjoyed. That just made me laugh out loud. The storyline was pristine. There were really no lags, no lulls, no nothing that could keep me bored, because it moved at a very quick pace. And I love the fact that it's time travel, and I'm obsessed with time travel, so yeah, this is right up my alley. I would definitely give it 2 thumbs way up. If you're a TMNT fan, yeah, you're gonna love it. Despite the fact that maybe the animation's a little bit different. But it's very fluid. It's very satisfying to watch, especially with the Krang. I mean, the Krang, they're designed like horror characters, and they are. And it really reminded me of something Lovecraftian and how they were created and designed. And yeah, that definitely fits their demeanor and how bellicose they are and truculent. I'd have to say a lot of the new hip phrases that the TMNT used, it didn't really bother me all that much. We did get to hear Cowabunga, which just made me cheer with nostalgia. I thought, ew, they kept that. So yeah, that made me happy. Some nags. I mean, not big nags, but just little ones. Like April. Yeah, I love April. I'm not racist. That just her being African American. Yeah. Although I do have to say, sassy April O'Neil, I really enjoy. Plus, she's a little bit full of herself, so I actually like that inclusion. I thought that was a good upgrade. I'm not really huge into her being African American. Honestly, it's like blackwashing, and I'm not. Yeah, that's like with the new Little Mermaid. I am not a fan of that. Okay, if that makes me sound like a racist, I'm sorry, but for old time fans, for hipsters like myself, and seeing a time beloved character just given a whole new skin color is a little, that's a little bit disturbing. You know, just to we'll appease the masses. You could have made her sassy without having changed her skin color. I mean, you could have had her still be sassy. Yeah, because, you know, she was a woman that kicked butt and took names in the original series. So, With that being said, I mean, she was never a damsel in distress. She always saved herself. But her being a genius and having that kind of capability, I thought, okay, yeah, I like this different version of her. I mean, the whole personality shift in her demeanor. She still kicks butt and takes names. So they kept that and they included it. I cried. Not if you're surprised, really, but I mean, it was very emotional. It got dark. I was surprised at how dark this version is, but of course, the original TMNT, if you've seen it, if you've read the graphic novel, yeah, it's very dystopian, and I thought, yes, but yet they kind of nullified a lot of the grotesque. Well, they kept some blood, and I was a little bit surprised. I mean, as somebody who loves animation, grew up with anime, it didn't really, have the shock value that I was thinking that it would. But still, it made me cry because there were some things that happened within the duration of the film that were very emotional, and it just, you got to see how the characters got their mystical abilities. That's a little bit of a spoiler, but despite that, as far as grading it, it gets 4.5 out of 5. I mean, it's near perfect. Like I said, some nags, animation, some of the jagged kind of features that the turtles have, I wasn't really a fan of. The soft shell thing I thought was interesting because they had never done that in the original, and I thought, yeah, that's unique. And I guess that was something done in Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the whole series, and they ended the series, and they're beginning a whole new chapter, I do believe, with the movie. But beyond that, I have to say, I really quite enjoyed it, and it was very well done. So they get kudos all around, especially the snarky tongue-in-cheek kind of Deadpool-esque kind of humor that I really enjoy, breaking the fourth wall kind of thing. And another one of my favorite heroines, Gwenpool, she does that quite a bit, and I actually cosplayed as her. I love cosplaying her because she's just so versatile, and she sits on the edge of reality and laughs. That's why I enjoy her, because she defies physics, and she can do anything she wishes, because the laws of reality do not apply to her. She takes reality and substitutes her own. So that's why I love her so much, and that's why she's so interesting. And I was thinking they did a little bit of playing with physics in this one, which I absolutely I thought it was tremendous. It was just completely phenomenal and astronomical. Don't have that much else to say about the film, but like I said, if you're a fan, if you can overlook the animation, it's actually really quite a masterfully done film, and has a lot of really good themes and takeaways that people can glean from it. And I really like the message, because I think it's something we all need to hear, especially in these times. But it's basically all I have to say about Rise of the TMNT. So until next time, live long and prosper. Ciao, Tutti.